It's Saturday. Enjoy some college football because it's not going to be fun to be out there today. Right now in Perry, mostly cloudy skies. We have that light rain coming through and a temperature of 57 degrees. Even though it's cool, yes, we do have a tropical system producing this weather today. Notice the heavy rainfall is beginning to break up a little bit across our western counties. Still, though, heavy rain across parts of Macon, especially into parts of Twiggs and Wilkinson County right now. Irwinton, you hear that on your roof this morning. And this is going to be the theme of the day. We'll see some pockets of heavy rainfall from time to time, but then you'll get situations like our counties down to the southwest that see a lull in the action, and then it'll all fill back in during the afternoon. So just pack the rain gear and be ready for that throughout the day. Wind speeds this morning are still pretty light. We're a good ways away from this system, so we're only seeing sustained winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour and gusts right around that range. But later on this afternoon, these numbers will be increasing as well. Here's the latest advisory on Tropical Storm Nestor. If you opened up your meteorology textbook this morning, you'd say, well, that doesn't look like a tropical storm, but it is still a tropical storm. Winds are sustained at 50 miles an hour, but we'll zoom into the center of the system. You see that faint swirl in the clouds? This is the center of circulation. It's 115 miles away from its closest thunderstorms, believe it or not, but as disorganized as the system is, it will still bring us rain and wind throughout the day today. So the latest projected path brings it onshore as a tropical storm with winds of 40 miles an hour there in the panhandle of Florida. Then it's going to skirt just to our southeast. That's good news for us. We'll be away from the portion of the storm that's most likely to produce tornadoes, but we'll still see rain chances and some wind gusts throughout the afternoon today. So here's how it plays out in our future view. We have the rainfall in place this morning, and again, there are those embedded pockets of heavier rainfall. We'll see that on and off throughout the day today, and then as we go into the afternoon, more of the same. So just plan to stay inside, watch some Netflix or watch some football later on today. 4 p.m., we're still seeing the light rain, some breaks mixed in there, but most of us are still covered up with the rainfall, and that continues right on through this evening. It won't be until late tonight into the early morning hours of your Sunday when all this stuff finally begins to push off towards the east, leaving us with the breeze and some cloudy skies to begin Sunday. So as far as those wind gusts go right now, the models aren't doing a great job on picking up that we have very light gusts in place right now, but we do expect those to increase as we head towards mid-morning and then eventually in the afternoon. We could see gusts 25 to 35 miles an hour, occasionally getting close to 40 miles an hour, and that's why we do have that wind advisory for gusts in that 30 to 40 mile an hour range. Normally we could handle wind gusts like this, but today, because we have the drought conditions in place, these gusts might be strong enough to down a few trees, leading to some brief power outages out there, but I'm not expecting widespread issues across central Georgia. We'll continue to see those gusts in the 30 mile an hour range through this evening, and then eventually late tonight towards tomorrow morning, they'll begin to taper off. The rainfall totals for the most part across central Georgia should be in that 1 to 3 inch range. I know we've seen this change a little bit over the last couple of days, but 1 to 3 inches is a pretty good forecast there, and we could see some isolated higher totals wherever one of those bands may set up, but for the most part, it will fall within this range later on today. That'll be beneficial rainfall and not heavy enough to cause any flooding. So today breaks down like this. All-day event will go timing now through midnight tonight for the rain and the wind. The wind will really pick up as we head into the afternoon. Gusts today could be between 30 and 40 miles an hour. We may be able to see a few isolated stronger gusts mainly further to the south, but for the most part, they'll fall within that range. And generally, we'll see 1 to 3 inches of rain with just a few isolated higher totals. So overall, this should benefit us here in central Georgia and help with our drought situation. 7-day forecast looks like this: rainy and breezy today. Then we're drying out tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a great day. Partly sunny skies, high of 79 degrees. Warm on Monday. Our next cold front's going to come through Monday night into Tuesday, give us that rain chance. Then we're drying out again on Wednesday. Hey, as this storm continues to roll on through today, go ahead and get the 13 WMAZ News app and set your location so we can continue to send you out those weather alerts throughout the day. It's a great way to stay ahead of the storm.